Off we go from Denver. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to Blue. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll go down at the 28. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And the
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 by 60. Let go.
On play action, they'll throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, a good chance for our 1st touchdown of the new season. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the 1st touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
One play action. Here's Nix. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now, having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Come on. 18 Cardinals.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 54 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The 23-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To throw is Nix. Over the middle, hauled in by Lance. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Nix to the air. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's to the 15.
And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Puka Nacua,
83 yards.
and the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Now a toss, left side, it's Blue. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's first and 10.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a first and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Here's Nix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Now it's Nix.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Nix.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to the air with Nix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
To throw, here's Nix.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. His 1st catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. Barlow. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
22-yard line.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barlow. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, Barlow. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Nix.
And they find the open man. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And they'll run again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
2nd down and a yard.
On the draw, here's Lowe. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs. Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Shedding through the defense.
Still on his feet.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Jaden Blue.
58 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I like the thinking there, because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on third down.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. He'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would need to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 2. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he lost 6 there on the first down play. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and 16.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They're going to look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Mustang 19. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's 2nd and 8. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good. You're right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because
still going. He may go.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 69 yards.
And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Now they'll toss it here to Blue. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Church. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and now long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
5 yards. It's now 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready. 60 boxes. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
On the jump. Ready. Cowboy 80.
Pacheco.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
18, Pioneer.
They'll drop the throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Throwing Nix. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Nix to the air.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On play action, they'll throw.
And that will get me off target and incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Drops it to Blue, complete.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Theo Johnson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Broncos 28. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even invested in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Here's Nix.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
94 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a first carry here for the running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Puka Nacua, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, the out route, he finds Hardman. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. To throw, here's Nix. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. C.D. Lamb, 39 yards. The Broncos have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 6 now. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go now.
They'll set up a throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Second and 1. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Church.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Mecole Hardman, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Now it's Nix.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Up the middle they go. Barlow. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And he'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
It's now 4th and goal.
Carlson able to put this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Obviously, the thought process is to score a touchdown there on first and goal, but that loss, that's not critical. Holding on to the football is. Make sure they come away with no less than a field goal in the lead. That's uppermost in their minds.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Second down, goal to go.
37. Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. He's back to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From a yard out. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Broncos 49, Cowboys 42.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Levis to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's first and 10. Levis, he'll look to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now second and 10.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Connecting with Johnson. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go. 22.
Here's Levis. Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Levis.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. Back to throw, it's Levis. Finding Hardman. On the move past the 40.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window